factories. We're the heaven seas. How nice. Fashion looks at you, please. 1, 2, 3, 4. Well, I suppose we'll find room for you. We'll find room for them. Let me see. You will be Peter, and Susan, and Edgar. No, Edmund. Edmund. I beg your pardon. And Lucy. Title what? Just Lucy, ma'am. I'm Professor Cook. This is my house with my behold. This is my housekeeper, Mrs. McCready. I find it wise to obey her roasting. And these are the maids, Ivy and Margaret. I hope your stay here will be happy and exciting.
Thank you.
I'm off to hide in my study's work, so I will bid you a good night.
Good night.
Mrs. McCready will show you to your rooms after you've had a bite to eat. This way, children. The young ladies will sleep here, and the young gentlemen, through the blue door, mind your heads. You'll find the necessaries under your beds. Now, one thing I will ask is that you just keep out of the way when I'm taking your children to the house.
Just as if any one of us will spend half the morning traveling around with all strange grown-ups.
Then we're agreed. Now, good night, sleep tight, and watch the beasties.
Good night. We've fallen on our feet to no mistake.
This is going to be perfectly splendid. That old chap will let us do anything we like. I think she's an old dear. Oh, come on, but don't go on talking like that. Like what? And anyways, it was time you were in bed. Try to talk like mother, and who are you to say when I'm going to bed? Go to bed yourself.
Hadn't we all better go to bed? There should be a row if we're talking here.
No, there won't. As I tell you, this is the sort of house where no one's going to mind what we do. Besides, they won't hear us. It's about 10 minutes walk from here down to that dining room, with any amount of stairs and passages in between.
What's that? It's only a bird, silly.
It's an owl. This is going to be a wonderful place for birds. I shall be off to bed now. I say, let's go and explore tomorrow. You might find anything in a place like this. You see the mountains as we came along, in the woods. There could be tigers. There could be stags. There will be hounds.
Badgers! Foxes!
Rabbits!
And off to bid with us all. Adventure awaits us tomorrow.
Children, it's morning. Oh, there's but a steady rain falling. My goodness, it is so thick that when you look out of the window, you cannot see the mountains, nor the woods, nor even the stream in the garden.
Of course it would be rainy. Do stop troubling again. Ted's will clear up in an hour or so. And in the meantime, we're pretty well off. There's a wireless and lots of books.
Not for me. I'm going to explore the house. Nothing there.
This must be a simply enormous wardrobe. Balls. This is very clear. But it's just like the branches of trees. I can always get back if anything goes wrong.
Hey, let's go look at that room with all the swords and suits of armor inside.
You go ahead, Peter. I think I'll go back down to the library and look through some books.
Come on, Ed.
I'd rather explore outside.
But it's raining. Let's go to the sword.
All right, but only so we can get outside. Don't get lost. It's almost time for dinner. Oh, Susan, stop talking like mother. Well, somebody needs to be in charge since mother and father aren't here. Lucy, come downstairs to the library with me. Lucy. I thought she lived there. I guess she changed her mind. Well, I think our stay here is going to be quite an adventure. Quite an adventure indeed.
Never think so. Never. Hello, Miss Unicorn. Oh, nice, Peter. Mr. Peter.
What's the
What are you doing out so early? Well, I'm just trying to catch that stag, but I missed them. Again, well, don't give up. The white stuff bring you good fortune if you catch them.
Take more than good fortune for opening your house.
Oh dear, he's in a bad mood. His exam broke last night.
More than that.
It's always good whether Narnia is smart. There's just something to the dynamic.
Maybe there is something to be done about it.
What's that, Mr. Sixar?
We can hope and pray for the return of our king.
We keep hoping and praying, but he hasn't been seen for years. Not in my time, even my father's son.
We must have more faith.
I think Mr. Centaur is right. I think so too.
I think on, you, no more stalling.
It sounds like my phone. What, that scoundrel?
Oh, I'm terribly sorry, sir.
And Mr. Thomas,
Please, Thomas, how do you get himself mixed up in that bad business?
Whatever the reason, he's in a mess. And we will be too. Listening by that rascal Markham.
let's leave it right. Goodbye, everyone.
Goodbye. Don't forget to pray diligently for the return of our king.
Who was just here? What was that flurry of activity?
Probably just a blizzard, sir.
Probably the enemy. But they scattered swiftly on the arrival of Mogul, captain of the Queen's secret police. Now, why did you late convention approach this morning?
But I really don't think I'm needed here, sir. A child of Adam or Eve has never come this way before.
But one will come, someday. And when he does, it's your job to catch him. In fact, a child may come this very day. There's smell of human in the air. And remember, if he comes and you let him escape, you know what the Queen will do to you.
Turn me into a stone statue.
At the very least. Now, I must check on the other sentinels. Maintain your post, Nate. You! Unicorn! My mission has plans for you.
Yes, sir. Whatever you say, sir. Oh, how did I ever get myself into this fix? My father would be so disappointed in me. Oh well, if I'm lucky, maybe a human will never come this way. But if one does, I can take it to the Queen's, and she will reward me. But that would be wrong, I think. Oh, I'm so perplexed, as usual. I don't know what to do, except what I usually do when I'm perplexed. Play my pipe. Goodness gracious me!
Oh, I'm terribly sorry.
Who are you?
My name is Lucy.
Lucy. Are you a Dr. Reed?
What?
A Dr. Reed? Who?
Of course I'm human.
Oh, well, good. Allow me to introduce myself. My name is Thomas. I'm a bond.
I'm very pleased to meet you, Miss Thomas.
May I ask, Lucy, Dr. Reed, how have you come to Narnia?
Narnia? What's that?
It's this. All the land that lies between this lamppost to the great castle of Caravel in the Eastern Sea. It is Narnia. But how did you get here?
You see, it's very hard to explain. I was exploring with my sister and two brothers.
Oh, there are four of you. Will the other three come as well?
I don't know. I'm not sure how I got here. We were exploring this house in the country, and there was a large wardrobe and a spare room.
Wardrobe. Spare
Yes. Then I realized the wardrobe had no back to it. Then suddenly I was here, and
Narnia. Oh, you'll be so glad you came. And I hope the others will be coming as well, so that I can show you our beautiful country and introduce you to our lovely witch, Queen.
everything seems so magical.
Oh, it is, and you can be anywhere you wish to be in Narnia. Look at me. For instance, we can take a trip to the distant castle of Caravel, or you may wish to visit the home of the mighty witch, Queen. Or perhaps you'd like to picnic at the great stone table. Or perhaps you'd like to visit the home of my two forest friends, Mr. and Mrs. Beaver, for example. Or even my own humble abode. Thomas Tarts, I call it. I like fancy names for, well, simple things.
It's a fascinating place.
Perfect for the imagination, but with a bit of help from the women.
There's only one small topic here,
Yes,
so cold. It was summer just a few minutes ago. Where I came from, I mean.
in the land of Spegu.
Yes.
Well, to be truthful, it's always winter here in Narnia. But you'll get used to it, I hope. But meanwhile, why don't we repair to Hamlet's Towers for spot tea warm summer?
Very well. I can see no harm in it.
None at all. The women have even heard some Hebrews. Here you are.
Ew, it's delicious. So glad I met you, Mr. Thomas. You're a very nice boy.
She's the one who always makes it winter here. But never lets us have Christmas.
What kind of work do you do for the witch?
I'm a kidnapper. Oh, I'm supposed to kidnap innocent children and bring them to her.
You won't believe us to this?
But I do correct. Very moment. I'm supposed to take you to the witch.
But you won't, will you?
If I don't turn over to the white witch, she would cut off my tail, saw off my horns, pluck out my beard. And worse, she'll turn me into a stone statue with her magic wand.
Maybe she won't know I was here. Will you please let me go home?
Of course I will. I didn't know what a human was like before I met you. But now that I do know, I can't give you a white witch. I'll take you back to the lanterns. From there, you can find your way back to Troupe in the land of Spain.
Thank you, Miss Thomas.
Woods are full of spies. Can you ever forgive me for what I meant to do?
Of course. And I hope you don't get into any dreadful trouble on my account.
Farewell, Dr. Reeve. Oh, may I keep your handkerchief as a reminder of our pleasant visit?
Certainly.
I hope none of her spies saw me. I feel so ever much better about everything. Starting now, I'm going to turn over a new leaf. I'm going to be a much
Aha!
Thomas, bow before me.
Thomas, your treachery has been detected. You had a human in your grasp and let her go. The queen will be with you, Thomas the traitor. I order this house destroyed. You won't be needed any longer, betrayer of the queen.
Betrayal.
This document will serve notice to other traitors who may have the same notion as you. Come, Thomas, soon your name will be written in stone, your very own.
It's all right, I am back. What on earth are you talking about, Lucy? Haven't you all been wondering where I was?
So you've been hiding, have you? Poor old Lou. Hiding and nobody noticed. You don't have to hide longer than that if you want people to start looking.
But I've been away for hours and hours.
Batty, quite batty.
What do you mean, Lou?
It's what I said. It was just after breakfast when I went into the wardrobe, and so many things have happened. I had tea, and all sorts of things have happened.
Don't be silly, Lucy. We've only just come out of that room a moment ago. And you were there then.
She's not being silly at all. She's just making up a story for fun. Aren't you, Lou? And why shouldn't she?
No, Peter, I'm not. It's a magic wardrobe. There's a wood inside, and it's snowing, and there's a fawn and a witch, and it's called Narnia. Come and see. No, go in and see for yourselves.
Why, Goose? It's nothing but an ordinary wardrobe. Look, there's the back of it.
But always good hopefully. I must admit, you have really taken us in. We have believed you.
It wasn't a hoax at all, really and truly. It was all different a moment ago. Honestly, it was.
Come, Lou. Isn't that going a bit far? You've had your joke. Hadn't you better drop it now?
Perhaps we should go talk to her. She's never made up stories before.
Oh, why must you sound like mother?
Be quiet, Edmund. Let's go find Lou. And don't jeer at her anymore.
Another nasty wet day.
Let's make the best of it. How about a game of hide and seek?
That sounds wonderful. I'll be it.
Come on, Lucy. Let's play.
I guess so. And who knows, maybe you'll find another country with another cover to live.
Why do you have to be such a nasty beast? Don't go, Lou. Let's play the game.
Play anything to hide from him.
Then off you'll go. I'll count to 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Ready or not?
The others think I'm telling a lie. Maybe I am. I wonder if Narnia and the fawn wasn't a dream at all. I want to have one more look inside it.
very quiet and that's a mess. Lucy, Lou, where are you? I know you're here. Thank you. I said when I'm far, I didn't believe you. I see you right all along Lucy now. Lucy, you're crazy. It's just a big old wardrobe like any other big old wardrobe with lots of clothes inside and stuff each old, but it was worn in the wardrobe.
But now we're in Narnia. Narnia? I wanted to tell Peter and Susan, but you were the first one I found, and I wanted to get back as soon as possible.
I thought you were teasing, but I see you were right all along.
Now, the first thing we must do is see if this Miss Tumnus, Vaughn, is alright. I hope the White Witch didn't get to her.
Witch? There's a witch here in Narnia?
An evil witch who has magic to where it's always winter, but never Christmas. Now, where on earth, in Narnia, is Mr. Tumnus' home? I thought it was just over here. Come in.
I'll stay right here, thank you. I have no desire to creeping off after some silly song. I'll stay right here, if I stay.
Please don't leave without me. I'll be right back after I make sure Mr. Tumnus is with me.
Narnia, eh? I didn't leave Lucy, but I guess she was right after. Narnia is a fascinating place, isn't it? Well, business about fawns and witches and... Hold there! Tie the unicorn to that tree, Bob!
Yes, Your Majesty.
Now, you must follow the smell of the intruder.
You there!
Who? Me?
Yes, you! Kneeling the princess of the mighty rule of Narnia!
But I am kneeling.
Lower her! That's right.
What spray are you? My name is Edmund. Isn't that how you address a queen? I'm sorry, Your Majesty. I thought you were a witch. A witch? I am the queen of Narnia. Now I repeat. What are you? I'm a boy. Your Majesty. A boy. A boy. Did you hear that, Wolf? A boy.
You must be some Adam.
You look more like an idiot. Tell me, boy, how did you enter my dominion? Through the wardrobe, Your Majesty. I'm not sure how it happened, but in an instant I was here. Wardrobe? Passageway. From another world. The world of men. This could ruin everything. Could even be the beginning of a dreaded prophecy. Unless... My poor child, how cold you look. Dwarf, bring in something warm to drink.
Warm to drink?
I've never seen one of you. You exist?
Exist? Me? We've always been here.
Now tell me, Edmund, my dear son of Adam, are there any more of you humans? In these parts? Yes, I have a sister, Lucy, who's looking for a fawn. Ah, she must be that daughter of Eve who escaped from the fool Thomas. Well, you and Lucy, you say, that's only two humans. Prophecy stated that there would be four, so there's nothing to worry about. Unless you don't happen to have any other brothers or sisters, do you?
Yes, Peter and Susan. What we say? Watch your words.
What? Where are they? Still in the house of nobility, on the other side of the wardrobe. Edmund, Lucy, Peter, and Susan. Two sons of Adam, two daughters of Eve. That's four. Just as the prophecy has stated. This is horrible! What's wrong, Your Majesty? Nothing, dear. Nothing at all. I just meant it's horrible that your dear brother and sisters are not here with us now. I take all of you to my castle and make them duke and duchesses of the land. But you, dear Edmund, since you are special, and I found you first, I would make you the Prince of Narnia.
Really?
And someday you will be king.
King?
You mean it? Ah, here is your delightful drink. Sweet, creamy, and delicious. It's wonderful. And you must have a little something to eat as well. What is your favorite candy? Oh, that's easy. Turkish delight. Then Turkish delight it shall be. My boy, hurry up. Come, boy.
So sorry, Your Majesty.
Walks, right? It's the best Turkish delight I've ever tasted. May I have more? Of course. Back at my castle, I have rooms filled with Turkish delight.
Then let's go there right now.
First, you must fetch the others.
Well, I can bring them home.
Now, my dear, bring them to the castle between those two hills. Come. You'll smell the Turkish delight all the way. And you may even have a unicorn of your own. Come, dwarf. We must prepare for our esteemed guests. Oh, Edmund, my precious, don't tell the others about me just yet. I want them to be surprised when they see me. Let's keep this visit our little secret. Don't spare me whip on the unicorn, dwarf. We have much to do in short time.
Turkish delight. You was filled with it. Ah, yes, I will bring Lucy and Peter and Susan to the Queen.
I'm glad she told me she was queen, or else I would have mistaken her for a bitch.
Edmund, this is terrible. I can't find Mr. Thomas in this anywhere.
Then perhaps we should go get Peter and Susan to help us find her.
Really? You want to? I didn't think you liked it here.
Maybe the place doesn't deserve a second look after all. Especially that large castle between the two hills.
Good. We'll look at Peter and Susan.
And while we're there, let's fetch some coats out of the wardrobe. It's cold here.
As I told you, it's all the White Witch's fault.
The White Witch?
Who's she? She's a perfectly terrible person. She calls herself the Queen of Narnia, but she has no right to be queen at all. And all the fauns and dryads and naiads and dwarves and animals, at least all the good ones, simply hate her. And she has a magic where she can turn animals into stone. And she's made a magic where it's always winter in Narnia, but it never gets to Christmas. And she drives about on a sledge drawn by a unicorn, with a crown on her head and a wand in her hand.
Who told you all that stuff about the White Witch?
Miss Thomas, the woman.
You can't always believe what fawns say.
Who said so?
Everybody knows it. Ask anybody you like. But it's pretty poor sport standing here in the snow. Let's go home.
Yes, let's. Oh, Edmund, I'm so glad you got in. The others will have to believe in Narnia now that we've both been there. Let's go. We'll have such a lot to tell them when we get back. And what wonderful adventures we shall have now that we're all in it together. Peter, Susan, it's all true. Edmund has seen it too. There is another country you can get to through the wardrobe. We met one another in the forest. Go on, Edmund, tell them all about it.
What's all this about, Tim?
Tell us, Edmund.
Oh yes, losing I've been playing. Pretending. That always story about a country in the world over two. Just for fun. Nothing there good. Oh, there she goes again. What's the matter with her? That's the worst of girls. They always
Look here, shut up. You've been perfectly beastly to Blue ever since she started all this nonsense about the wardrobe. And there you go, playing games with her about it and setting her off. I believe you did it simply out of spite.
But it's all nonsense.
Of course it's all nonsense. That's just the point. Lucy was perfectly alright when we left home, but since then she's either gone queer in the head or turned into a most frightful liar. Whichever it is, what could you think you'll do by jeering and nagging at her one day and encouraging her the next?
I thought.
You didn't think anything at all. It's all spite. You always like being beastly to me. Just not at school before now.
Do stop it. It won't make things better having a row between you two. Let's go and find Lucy.
I don't care what you think. I don't care what you say. You can tell the professor or write to Mother. I know I met a fawn in there, and I wish I stayed in there. You're all beasts. Beasts!
What should we do? Perhaps we should talk to the professor.
He'll write to father if he thinks there's worse.
Peter, it's getting beyond us.
Let's go see the professor.
How do you know that your sister's story is not true?
But Edmund had said they'd only be pretending.
That is a point which deserves consideration, very careful consideration. For instance, if you don't mind me asking, would your experience lead you to regard your brother or your sister as more like? I mean, this is more true.
That's just the funny thing about it. Up till now, I've said Lucy every time.
And what do you think, my dear?
Well, in general, I'd say the same as Peter. But this couldn't be true. All this about the wood and the bond.
That is more than I know in a charge. I against somebody who always found truth a very serious thing. Very serious indeed.
We were afraid of mine to be lying. We thought there might be something wrong with Lucy.
Madness, you mean? You can make your mind easy about that. One only has to look at her and talk to her to see that she is not mad.
But then,
Logic. Why don't they teach logic at these schools? There are only three possibilities. Either your sister is telling lies, or she is mad, or she's telling the truth. You know that your sister doesn't tell lies, and it's obvious she isn't mad. So, unless any other evidence shows up, you must assume that she's telling the truth.
But how could that be true, then?
Why do you say that?
Well, shouldn't everyone find this country every time they look into the wardrobe? There was nothing there when we looked. Even Lucy didn't pretend there was.
Well, sir, if things are real. They're all the time, aren't they?
but there was no time. Lucy had no time to go on anywhere, even if there was such a place. She came running after us the very moment we were out of the room. It was less than a minute, and she pretended to be away for hours.
That is the very thing that makes her story so likely to be true. If there really is another world, through a wardrobe door, I add, it's very straight up. I know very little about it. I wouldn't be surprised at all if it had a separate time zone of its own, where the amount of time you take up there never takes any of ours. Although, I don't think many girls her age would invent that idea for themselves. If she had been lying, she would have hidden for a reasonable amount of time and then come out and tell her story.
But do you really mean, though, that there could be countries all over the place, just around the corner like that?
Nothing is more probable. What do they teach them at these schools?
But what are we to do?
Well, there is one idea which none of us have tried. Well,
What's that?
we might all try minding our own business.
Well then,
Let's go and find Lucy again.
Look out, you come to creating a whole game with her.
just the word.
Hey, let's get to the wardrobe room to the cast. No one will follow us in there.
Quick, there's nowhere else.
And what filthy smell hamper?
I expect the pockets of it are full of it. Anyway, moths.
Something sticking into my back.
And isn't it cold?
It is cold. It's wet too. What's the matter with this place? I'm sitting on something wet. It's getting worse every minute.
Let's get out. Stay gone. Oh! What's the matter? Something's sticking to my back. I'm sitting in a tree. And look, it's getting right over there.
I shoved your rice. Up there and there. Trees all around. And this wet stuff is snow. Why people need to jump into this water.
Well, now are you convinced to
Yes, Lou. I apologize for not believing you. I'm sorry. Will you shake hands?
Of course. But now, what do we do?
Do? Why, go and explore the wilderness.
It's pretty cold. What about putting on some of these coats?
They're not ours.
I'm sure nobody would mind. It isn't as if we wanted to take them out of the house. We shan't even take them out of the wardrobe.
I never thought about that, Sue. And now that you put it that way, I see. No one could say you had bagged your coat if you left it in the wardrobe where you found it. I suppose this whole country is inside the wardrobe.
pretend we're Arctic explorers.
This is going to be examining the conference.
I say, off we disappear into the London this way and into the land place.
So, you really were here. That time Lucy said you were, and you made out she was telling lies. Well, of all the poisonous little beasts, we will have no more of your lies. Come on now, let's go explore.
It's going to take you all out of this pack of stuck-up, self-satisfied kids. Where are we going anyway?
I think Lucy ought to be. Goodness knows she deserves it. Where are you taking us, Luke?
What about going to see Mr. Thomas? He's the nice one I told you about. Here's his home, but oh no.
This is a pretty good washout. How much would coming here?
What's this?
Is there anything written on it?
Yes, there is. Well, I can't read it this way. Let's get on to some open air. Messages. The former occupant of these premises, the Von Thomas, is under arrest and awaiting his trial on the charge of high treason against Her Imperial Majesty, Queen of Narnia, Chatelaine of Cair Paravel, Empress of the Lone Islands, also comforting her enemies, said, harboring with spies and fraternizing with humans, signed Walgren, captain of the secret police. Long live the Queen.
Oh no!
Who's the Queen, though?
She isn't a real queen at all. She has magic towards always winter, but never gets to Christmas.
It doesn't seem safe here. What about just going home?
We can't go home. We simply must try to rescue the Von Thomas. It's on my account that he's in prison. He's taking from the witch and showed me the way back. That's what it means by fraternizing with humans and harboring the queen's enemies.
I suppose Lou is right.
Very well. But this place works.
Where should we look first?
Let's go look for something to eat.
Shut up, you. You're always thinking about your son.
And how you're all thinking about your clothes and your hair and how you look.
Well, if I look like you,
Please, you two. Stop acting like brothers.
I just wish I knew where Mr. Thomas was.
Perhaps we should go look at that large castle between the two hills.
You're absolutely wrong there.
what was that?
Who's there?
Are you the sons of Adam and the daughters of Eve?
Some of them.
Oh, not so.
Wait a minute. What do you mean? I say we head for the castle. Who wants to listen to a silly beaver?
Stop being so snug, Ed, pay attention to him.
How do we know he's a friend?
My handkerchief.
The tummy instructed so that we can know to expect it. Now please, come through. Let's get you safe and joy.
Your name?
Aslan.
Aslan.
The very name makes me feel brave and adventurous.
The name sounds like a delightful strain of music to me. Warms me up. Makes me feel like summer.
It gives me a bad feeling, like some sort of mysterious horror.
Ed, what is the matter with you? You're acting so strangely.
Well, how else are you supposed to act in a strange place? I say we head for the castle.
So we go with Mr. Beaver.
And I. And I.
3 against 1, Ed. Come on.
Beaver, come. I found it. Sons of Adam is alive.
Welcome. Nice to dinner for you. Fresh from the smokehouse outside. Oh, it sounds delicious. Yes, indeed. I'm famished.
We're very grateful for your hospitality. Aren't we, Ed?
For a perfect delight. What, dear?
He said it looks perfect. He's delighted.
Oh, yes. Let's all say a word of thanks. And hope. Now, join me.
How very honored are we to have the children of prophecy. What do you mean, children of prophecy? I'm not even sure what prophecy means.
It's something that's predictable. Something that will probably happen.
Oh, what
stones, a thick wall, a stone table early in the morning, doesn't mean
And another prophecy.
But how do we know those spells?
We still don't understand what prophecy.
but you will. Listen to the rest of the rhyme. When Adam's flesh and Adam's bone, this is the character of God. Evil time will be over and done.
What does that mean? Adam's flesh and Adam's bone.
It means humans.
You're the priest who is ever in the Narnia. It's quite a responsibility.
Or exactly.
But what about the queen and the dwarf? Aren't they human?
You mean it was in the door? They like to you think that it was, but they're not. They even threw it. I don't know.
This character is all you mentioned. How many films are there?
4. 2 for the sons of Adam.
And 2 for the daughters of Eve.
One day are filled and will leave the end of the witch's reign. And
2 and 2.
you were the 4. And we count on you to help fulfill the prophecy.
Even though the rich will be in danger.
I, for one.
I too.
And I.
What about you, Ed?
Edmund.
Where we have gone.
Perhaps he's there. Do you think he's okay? He hasn't looked well since we got here.
Wait a minute. You mentioned the dwarf. You mean nothing about the dwarf. Is there such a person?
Yes. You guys the witch's spell.
That means that he's met them.
And in your food, no doubt, he is surely under a spell.
That's why I'm making the castle by now.
Well, we must go there and stop.
No. You must go to English.
So tell me how to snow with him as you are.
But we have to get Ed back. All 4 of us are needed to fulfill the prophecy.
What are we to do?
Aslan is indeed in Narnia. You can ask him.
Then we should set up the snow table first thing tomorrow.
I say that we set up now. When Edmund tells the witch where we are, she'll surely come here and turn us all to sleep.
Let's get back.
Who's there? Who goes there? Who are you, stranger?
If you please, sir, my name is Edmund. I'm the son of Adam. I came here with my brothers and sisters, and we wanted to see them.
Very well. I shall tell the rest. Meanwhile, stand still. If you value your life, you will be turned to stone like the others in the outer courtyard.
You mean all those statues out there used to be alive?
Yes, until they cross your majesty and pay the price. An enemy of the queen ultimately becomes a statue of stone.
Well, I'm sure they were all bad to the queen, or else she wouldn't have turned them into stone. She was certainly nice and neat. Nicer than that old Aslan, or whatever his name is. I'm sure the others will like the queen. She said she would make Peter a duke and Lucy to the duchess. But I'll be the prince, and someday the king. I'm gonna love it here. Seeing the queen who's so kind and good.
Where is the little fool? How dare you come alone? Did he not tell you to berate the others?
I did the best I could, Your Majesty. I just want to let you know that you're in Narnia. I'm sure I can bring them to you after they've been to see Aslan.
Ah! Never speak of his name in my presence again!
Yes, Your Majesty.
So, his bride has he?
Perhaps it's only a rumor.
No, it must be true. Everything seems to be getting warmer, and the snow in the fields are starting to melt. Where are your brothers and sisters right now?
They were at the home of the Beavers, but they may be on the way to Stonehenge and we have to meet him.
We must capture the children before we reach that creature.
Capture? But why?
Why, you shall never allow the prophecy to come true. Never! Dwarf, are you ready to slave for our journey? We must leave immediately.
It's no good, Your Majesty. We cannot send him to go. The unicorn will sink into the mouth.
We shall go on foot. Malcolm, chief of my secret, the fleetest of all my armies, go ahead of us and overtake them before they reach the stone table and kill anything in your path, especially the bees for harboring the enemy.
I hear you obey my queen.
Dwarf, tie the hands of this human creature behind him and drive him ahead of us with your whip.
Please, Your Majesty. Please the light.
No! Silence, fool! And yet, it will not do to have the brat fainting along the way. Bring the human creature food and drink. Tear it to life with a little prince. Ha! Take it away, I don't want dried bread. You may be glad enough before you take bread again. Enough of this stalling. You must be off.
Move! Move!
There's no time to lose.
Now, just reach down that hand. There's a pack of tea, some sugar, and some onions. Next time, I'll get 2 or 3 loaves of the coffee in the corner.
What are you doing, Mrs. Beaver?
I can go treat you, Miss Deer. You didn't think so for dinner with nothing to eat, did you?
But we haven't time. The witches and others may be here any minute.
That's what I say.
Think it over. Get along with you all. Think it over, Miss Deer. She can't be here for 4 to an hour at least.
But the only one that's big and as we can get has a fortuitous on table before.
You've got to remember that, Mrs. Beaver. As soon as she's looked in here and finds that we're gone, she'll be off at top speed.
That she will. But we can't get there before whatever we do. Because she'll be on a sledge and we'll be walking.
Then how will we go home?
Now don't you get fussy. There's a deal. Get half a dozen plain handkerchiefs out of the drawer. Now, of course we got hope. We can't get there before whatever we do. But if we go our way, she won't expect perhaps we would.
It's true enough. It's time that we're all out of this.
And don't you start fussing either, Mr. Beaver. Now, there are 5 loads and smalls for the smallest. That's you, my dear. Oh, do please come on. Well, I'm nearly ready now. Please press the sewing machine since you have any brain.
Yes, it is. It's a great deal. I mean, you won't be able to use it while we're on the run, I suppose.
Oh, please, please do hurry.
I can't abide to tell me which feeling with it, stealing or breaking it. As likely as not.
Oh, please hurry.
Stay down here and son of Adam and God with me. Best keep down these paths as much as possible. She'll have to keep to the top, for you can't bring the sledge down here. I'll be nearby.
Oh, who are you?
A friend, a servant of mine.
Wherever is this?
The hiding place for weavers from bad times. And the great secret. It's not much, but maybe we'll get a few hours sleep.
If you all were in such a pluggy fuss, then what about pillows?
She's caught him!
It's alright. Come on, friend. Come on, son of Adam and daughters of Eve. It's alright. It isn't her. And that's the mark for which it seems their powers are already crumbling.
What do you mean, Mr. Beaver?
Didn't I tell you that she was in into another business? Didn't I tell you? Sorry, see.
Father Christmas!
Father Christmas.
I come at last! The powers of the witch kept me away from something. But lately, I've been feeling strong, or like myself. That's why I've been making my rounds a little.
They say Aslan is on the move.
Well, then I must be the answer. Ready for your gifts? First, Mr. B. I have prepared your jam and mended the leaf.
A simple thank you will suffice.
And Mrs. B. In the room next to the smokehouse, I've left you a brand new sewing machine.
Oh my! I let Mr. Beaver say. Thank you.
Peter.
Yes,
Just
sir.
the sword and shield are yours. Bear them well. Bear them well. See. Use the bow only in great need.
Only in great need.
hold this horn when you are in trouble, and help of some kind will come to you. Will come to you.
Thank you, sir.
Lucy, younger, not her age. In this bottle is cordial made from the juice of fire flowers. If you or your friends are ever hurt, a few drops will restore you. And use this dagger to defend yourself, but only use it when absolutely necessary. Absolutely necessary.
Thank you, Father Christmas, and kind help.
Well, we must be on our way. We have many more stops tonight. It's wonderful to be working again. Merry Christmas to you all. Long live the true king.
Long live the true king.
We too must be on our way. We must travel quietly and cautiously. We must find very important. The gifts of Father Christmas may well be needed before the journey is over. Come.
What is the meaning of this? Speak, vermin, or do you want my dwarf to find you in tongue with her wit? What is the meaning of all this gluttony, this waste, this self-indulgence? Where did you get all these things?
Please, Your Majesty, we were given them. And if I might make so bold as to drink Your Majesty's very good health.
Who gave them to you?
Father Christmas?
What? He has not been here. He cannot have been here. How dare you? When you say that you have been lying, even now, maybe, forgive him.
Yes, yes, yes.
No, don't please don't. As for you, let that show you how to pass favors to spies and traitors. Drive on.
It is not good, Your Majesty. We cannot stand in the thaw.
We must walk.
But we shall never overtake them walking.
Are you my counselor or my slave? Do as you're told. Tie the hands of this human creature behind him and hold the end of your rope. And take your whip. While I cut the harness of the unicorn, she'll find her own way about. Faster! Faster!
Look, there's a kingfisher. What is that lovely smell? Can it actually be spring flowers?
No doubt about it, spring is in the air.
It must be getting warmer. We stopped for a rest back in the gym. We took our coats off and listened down and coming back home.
So we did. Shh. Listen.
Aslan, all hail Aslan, Aslan.
He's here. He's here at last.
All hail
And speak to him.
No, you first.
Sons of Adam before it.
Very well. Come on, everybody, let's go. Aslan, we have come.
Welcome Peter, son of Adam. Welcome Susan and Lucy, daughters of Edmund. Welcome He Beaver and She Beaver. But where's the other son of Adam?
He has tried to betray his brother and sisters and has joined the White Witch. Go after him.
Please, Aslan, can anything be done to save Edmund?
All shall be done, but it may be hard of me. Meanwhile, let the feast and celebration be prepared in yon pavilion. You shall find food and drink in abundance there. Peter and I shall join you momentarily. Son of Adam,
Yes, Aslan?
look far into the distance where Narnia meets the sea. There is a castle.
I can see it.
It is Caracou Valley, the fourth thrones. This prophecy is to be fulfilled. You, your brother, and your sisters shall sit in your throne.
Yes, Mr. and Mrs. Beaver were explaining it to us. But don't all four of us have to sit together.
Yes.
And what about Edmund? What if the White Witch? What was that?
Your sister's mourn.
Father Christmas ordered the boat when there was trouble. Something dreadful must be. What is it, Susan?
A monster! He's coming this way.
Can you tell who or what it is?
It looks to be. I'm afraid it is. Margaret, perhaps you have the witch's secret.
Aslan, will you protect us from him?
No, but you will.
Me?
Stand back. Let the prince win his first.
So, the great Aslan has returned. My queen will be interested in this news. But, before I go, would the mighty one like to test my strength? Are you so afraid of Marvel? You send a mere mortal to fight in your stead? Very well. I shall make quick work of him, just as my queen shall dispatch of you and your cowardly crew in the wink of an eye.
Well done. You've given the beast immortal life. But let us pray he reaches the witch before he dies.
Why, Aslan?
So you all can follow him. The rest of the other son of Adam. Do not fear. Your strength shall be in your numbers, and in your faith shall not lose the task. And the children will stay for me. You've forgotten to clean your sword. Now, hand it to me and kneel sometime. Rise up, Sir Peter Wolfspeak. Your new name shall tell the world that you are the destroyer of the wolf. Always maintain your courage, and whatever happens, never forget to wipe your sword.
Yes, Aslan.
Now, we must all go to the pavilion to await the others. Hope all is well, and that they will return heroically.
It will be difficult to reach the stone table before the humans do, unless they were delayed along the way. Really, Malcolm will bring word to the students. Please, Your Majesty, may we rest just a bit? No, you young fool! You must continue to move ahead. It's a move! What's this?
Your Majesty,
Malcolm, who has done this horrible thing to you?
the other son of Adam, at the bidding of Aslan.
No! Do not dare speak his name.
But he's here, at the stone table.
Ah!
Now, I must go into yonder thicket, where I may rest forever.
Malcolm, my captain! You have slain him.
It will surely come true.
No. There are 4 thrones in Caravel. Only 3 are occupied. The prophecy can never be filled, and he can never rule over Narnia.
The better to conduct you once.
Can we come?
No, please, what are you gonna do to me?
Very same, you wretched brother. Date my beloved captain. What is that?
The forces of Aslan!
Quick, we are outnumbered. We must disappear.
I'm my friend. You're free from the friends.
My old adversary, Aslan. Yes, Aslan, I can speak the name, for he will soon be mine. The deep magic's on my side. Perhaps he has forgotten about the deep magic, but I shall remind him. Dwarf, we must summon our allies to meet us here as soon as possible. Call the ghouls, the boggles, the ogres. Bring forth the cruel, the specters, the hags. This is war, and we shall fight with one aim in mind to end forever the name of Aslan.
I'm worried, Aslan. We should have gone with the others to help us there.
No, not a chance of losing more children of Adam. I have every confidence in those who follow the wolf.
Listen. Never thought about it.
Good work, my old friend.
Edmund! What happened?
Ed, are you alright?
The queen, the witch, it was awful.
It is alright, my son. You are among friends now. Here is your brother. There is no need to speak about what has passed.
I'm sorry, Lou. It's all right. Susan, we're glad you're safe. Peter,
Welcome back, brother.
look, someone is coming.
See who approaches.
So prepare for battle.
Hold, my son. We shall see what comes to pass.
Look, there's your carriage white flag. A sign of peace.
You appear to come in peace. What is it?
Queen of Narnia desires to come to speak with you.
Queen of Narnia indeed. The law of the king.
Peace to you. Tell your mistress that I grant her safe conduct on condition that she leaves her wand at the grave. That way she may play no magical trick.
And she planned to cause them trick. What could she possibly want here?
You have a traitor there, Aslan.
This offense was not against you.
Have you forgotten to take magic?
Tell me.
Tell you what is written on that very table of stone that stands beside us? You know of the magic in which the Emperor put into Narnia in the beginning of time. You know that every traitor belongs to me, and that for every treachery, I have a right to kill. And so, that human traitor is mine. His life forfeit to me. His blood is my property.
Come and take him then.
Fool, do you really think you can rob me of my rights by mere force? Your master knows what is written. He knows that unless all the laws are obeyed, all of Narnia will overturn and perish in fire and water.
It is true. I do not know.
Oh, Aslan, isn't there something we can do against the magic? Isn't there something we can work against it?
Not against you, Princess, but I will speak with you.
You need the queen.
Shut up, you tell.
Hold on.
Edmund. I wish we could go back.
So do I. But I don't think we could find a way. And at any rate, we need it here now more than ever.
The suspense is awful. What are they talking about? Do you think he can take the boy? If anything could possibly be done, Aslan will listen.
Never doubt your faith in him.
The matter has been settled. The witch has renounced her claim on your brother's blood. Enter this room.
Now, of course, time is in hand. One final thing. How will I know your promise will be kept?
You know that when Aslan makes a promise, it will be kept.
Aslan, what did she mean? What promise did you make to her?
Do not be concerned with it. Now, all of you must go away from this place at once. This place will be needed for a different purpose. Go to the field of Verona. There you all shall camp tonight.
Are you not coming with us?
I need it here. Peter, the witch has business in these parts. When she has finished, you and the others must be prepared for anything. Perhaps even a battle of life or death.
But you will be there to help us, won't you, Aslan?
I can give no promise of that. Now, all of you must go. You must get a good night's sleep to be ready for whatever tomorrow may bring. Please, go once. Children, why did you not go with the others?
We were worried, Aslan. We're sure something dreadful is going to happen. May we stay with you, Aslan? Please.
Yes. I will be happy to have you company for a while. But when I tell you to go, you must.
Oh, we will. Thank you. Aslan! Dear Aslan, what is wrong? Are you ill, dear Aslan?
No, I'm sad and lonely. Lay your hands upon my mane so that I may feel you closer. Now, children, I must leave you this time. If you wish to stay nearby, you may, but you must not. Under no circumstances can you let yourselves be seen.
What's that?
Farewell.
But Aslan, a great big cat after all.
Is this what we are afraid of?
Now, place them on the altar. Now, sentinels, erect their banner here at the site of our victory. Goodbye. Now, who was wonderful? Did you really think that by sacrificing yourself that you would save the human traitor? Not only will I kill you in his place, as we have agreed, but I will come back and kill the boy as well. And without knowledge, this bear and done! Aslan is mine! Victory is mine! Narnia is mine! But follow me as we set about finishing what remains of the war. It will not take us long to crush the human vermin and the human traitor. Now that the great fool, the great cat, lies dead!
How horrible! How unfair! Nothing seems smashed now.
Unfair to look at that horrible muscle.
I wonder if I can take it off. Good work, Lou. I wonder if we can untie him as well. It's no use. The ropes are much too tight. Look. Ugh, what's that?
They look like mice.
Go away! Go away, you little beast! Wait, can you see what they're doing? They're nibbling away at ropes.
I think they're friendly mice. One of those things they don't realize who's dead. Think it'll do some good untying the ropes.
What's that? Maybe it's the witch from the evil army again. Perhaps it killed the others by coming back for us. Only a storm. It didn't last long, but it was very strong. I think lightning must have hit something around here. I heard a terrible crack. I wish it had hit this horrible banner. I'm going to tear it down. He's gone! Oh no! They might have at least left the body alone! Oh, has the witch done this too? What does it mean? Is it more magic?
Yes, it is more magic.
Aslan! Oh, you're not dead, dear Aslan.
Not now.
Go.
A ghost. Do I look like one?
Oh, Aslan, you're real! But what does it all mean?
It means that there is an even deeper magic than the witch knew. Before time began, there was a law. It stated that when a willing victim who has committed no treachery,
Like you?
like me, is killed in the place of a traitor,
Like Edmund?
like Edmund, then the table will crack, and death itself will start working back.
Like now!
Poor children, I feel my strength coming back to me. Now, time has come for a final battle against the witch and her forces.
We must hurry, Aslan. The witch and the others are looking for the others at this very minute.
Then we shall add more to our army.
But who will come with us?
Those who will win the witch's castle.
What are they doing there?
Nothing. At the moment they are but stone statues. But I shall breathe the breath of life into them, and they shall become holy.
Do you suppose Mr. Thomas is there?
Was he an enemy of the witch?
Yes, because of me.
Then I am certain he shall be.
Oh, I can't wait to see Mr. Thomas again.
And you shall, Lucy, my dear. You shall. Now, grab hold of my maiden, and we shall fly to the home of the witch. And now, those who can't catch up, that is, small children, animals, and small dwarfs, shall ride on the backs of those who can. That is, horses, centaurs, lions, and giants. Those who are good with their noses shall go up front as lions, to sniff out the battle. Look lively and sort yourselves.
Good morning, Peter, Edmund.
Hello.
Good morning, Mr. Richard Beaver.
The others are staring. They're not quite sure what to think.
We need to find Aslan. Ask him for guidance. Do you hear that?
What is that noise?
It's a witch. It's a witch. It's a witch in our army. The emperor. Now, ask him for
Oh, that's good. But we shall not go down without a fight.
Edmund is right. Here, take this letter. Please do that for me. Here. This indeed is to be our last day. Let it be marked with valor and honor. Bruised man.
Do not retreat. Attack!
Victory!
Victory! It was all Edmund's doing, Aslan. We'd have been beaten if it wasn't for him. The witch was turning our troops into stone right and left, and nothing would stop him. He fought his way through 3 ogres, but the witch was turning one of your guards into a statue. Fortunately, when he arrived, he had sensitive Burmese sword down, smashing onto her wand, instead of going for her directly. That's the mistake all the rest were making. He was terribly good. We must go and see him.
Quick, Lucy.
Oh, yes. The cordial that Father Christmas gave to me. He said if we dropped him for school once at home.
Lucy, there are others wounded.
Yes, I know. Wait a minute.
Daughter of Eve, must more die for the sake of Edmund.
I'm sorry, Aslan.
Surely not. It would be too awful for him. Think how you feel for him.
All the same, I think you have to know.
Rise up, Sir Edmund.
Aslan, what about the witches? Are we still in danger?
Yes. They will have little power now that their leader is dead. So you must always be aware of them. Always be on guard. Peter, you are to be commended. You fought bravely with the battle against the witch.
Edmund's the real hero. If he didn't destroy the witch's wand, she would turn us all to stone.
It was the least I could do after the wrong I had done.
All have done wrong, but to acknowledge your error and try to do better is the best way to right that wrong. And that is exactly what you have done. And now, the only duty remaining from our victory is to crown the new rulers of Narnia. I wish I could crown them at this very spot, at this very moment. But we must wait until we reach Terra Paravel, because that is where the 4 crowns are.
No, they're not, Lord Aslan. They're right here.
Mr. Thomas!
After you freed me at the witch's castle, I ran to Cape Paravel as fast as my hooves could carry me, so that I could get these crowns. I suspected they'd be needed here.
And I suspect
I right?
What good would a fawn be in a fight? I'm known as Thomas the Trembler, not Thomas the Terrible.
Who never knows?
Thank you for your thought, Miss Thomas. Whatever. And now, let the coronation begin. King Edmund.
King Edmund.
King Peter.
King Peter.
Queen Susan.
Queen Susan.
And Queen Lucy.
Queen Lucy.
Long live the King and Queens of Narnia.
Long live the kings and queens of Narnia.
Once a king or queen in Narnia, always a king or queen in Narnia. Bear it well, sons of Adam. Bear it well, daughters of Eve. And now, we must all go to Coronation, so the new rulers can ascend their thrones, and the coronation celebration shall begin. Please, go.
Will you not be there too, Aslan?
I shall join them shortly. Now please, won't you go join the others? Coronation has been dark and empty for far too long. Yes, I shall join them, but I cannot stay long, for I have many other jobs to do. Like this one, for example. Witness. Witness. Thank you. Please return the lamppost to its rightful place here in the forest. The children will rule for a long while, but the time will come when even they must return from whence they came. The lamppost will be their guide.
You fought violently at Coronation and checked us off.
Thank you, Mrs. Beaver, but I'm afraid I've stayed in much too long.
As did we all.
But it's so hard to leave. All the feasting, dancing, day after day, month after month.
And with such good rulers leading us to
They've certainly earned their new names.
King Peter the Magnificent,
Queen Susan the Gentle,
King Edmund, the Just.
Queen Lucy the Valiant.
you know, it occurred to me, no one has seen Aslan now for quite a while.
Well, he comes and he goes. One day you'll see him, and then you will not.
And he has other nephews.
Other duties, just as we all have. We'll go back to September after this dinner.
And I have games to do.
And I have tunes to play. Goodbye.
Goodbye.
I saw the white stag here, fair brothers and sisters.
As did I.
I never pursued his nobler equipment. Where did he go?
It's that thicket, I believe.
A very dense thicket, filled with briars and undergrowth.
But we mustn't turn back. Us kings and queens in Narnia, we must always achieve what we set out to accomplish.
My brother is right. Before we pursue the white stag further, I suggest you remove our robes and crowns so not being torn or damaged in yon thicket. There's all the old work of freedom and calm. I thought I'd seen it before. In a dream. Yes, it seems to me that a strange adventure is right from the start of the cycle. Well then, in the name of Aslan, let us take this adventure that shall fall to us.
Wait for us, good brother and sister.
Brother, this life was from this strange thing harmony, just as it did to Lucy and Edmund.
I too feel its peculiar effect.
Where are we?
And the thicket.
confused by then. What's that? Well, of course we get back to Narnia someday. Once king in Narnia, always king in Narnia. But don't go trying to use the same word twice. Indeed, don't try getting there at all. And don't talk about it amongst yourself, and don't mention it to other people, unless you find that they have similar adventures of their own. What's that? Oh, you'll know all right. Odd things they say, even their looks. We'll let the secret out. Bless me, what do they teach them at these schools?